Kaka'ako again living up to its nickname, Evie Central. Good evening, I'm Kaka'ako.
And I'm Yenji Denise. Mass development is underway, and now we're getting word of nearly a dozen new sets of human remains that were just discovered off Ala Moana Boulevard. KITV4's Catherine Cruz has our top story tonight at 6.
Shiny new cars for sale sit on this lot right now. A high-rise is expected next, but recently the focus has been what's underneath. 11 sets of human remains, Evie, discovered during an archaeological survey last summer.
I'm confident that they will do the Pono thing.
Paulette Kalakini is recognized as a cultural descendant of this area. She took on two giants, General Growth and Walmart, over Evie found at their construction sites. Her lawsuit scuttled plans for Whole Foods at the Ward Village site, now occupied by TJ Maxx. Companies have started changing their approach, consulting early and often.
It's improved our relationship with developers.
The key has been completing archaeological surveys before designing projects. That helps avoid lawsuits and delays. In the case of Kamehameha Schools, whose beneficiaries are Native Hawaiians, there are added cultural pressures.
We ask for additional trenching, knowing that this is Evie Central, is a very sensitive area.
Kamehameha Schools plan to dig 46 trenches on what they refer to as Block I, but then up that to 90. The thing about Ala Moana Boulevard is that that's where the shoreline used to be, and sand is where Hawaiians buried their dead. So the chances of finding additional burials is high. There were more than 60 sets found at Ward Village and then again at the Waihonua project around the corner.
The fear with all this construction in the urban core is that we may unearth a mass burial site like we saw here at Queen and Punchbowl Street. More than 1,000 sets of remains were uncovered here during a boarded water supply project in the 90s.
Mass burials require more care and higher protection instead of being reburied somewhere else. It's under this marker that Evie from the Oahe area has been reinterred. Fragmented remains were discovered on Halikuila and more recently on Punchbowl during the rail route survey and are considered case by case. But it's not just new high-rises in rail uncovering Evie. Kalakini says state transportation crews recently unearthed Evie during construction on Ala Moana Boulevard, which were just reburied in place.
For the most part, the developers are wanting to do the Pono thing, and they are reaching out to everybody concerned. The descendants, Native Hawaiians, community, they are reaching out.
Now, Kamehameha Schools plans to build more than a half a dozen high-rises in Kaka'ako, and Kalakini says under the land under the old CompUSA lot where the collection will stand is mostly limestone coral, so the likelihood of unearthing Evie is low. Back to you.